It's October 2021 and Saturn has stationed direct. What that means is Saturn is moving forward again in the sign of Aquarius. When a planet is moving forward or is in direct motion, it means that the status quo expectations of that planet are imposed in our reality, in the world we live in. So for Saturn direct, it would mean that the qualities that Saturn signifies are qualities that we run into in our world. These qualities that are signified by Saturn are restrictions, limitations, slowness, authority figures, the rules of the game. Like these, while at first these can seem like, you know, it, holding us back. It can seem like it's slowing our progress and it can be very frustrating. It's also important because, especially when we want our long-term plans to find manifestation, we need to be aware of these limitations and obstacles and, the rules of the game, because that's how we work within the system and that's how we define ourselves and what we're trying to do. So that's, I think, an important thing to keep in mind as we're all experiencing these delays and frustrations. I know there's also a Mercury retrograde going on, and I'll go into that another time. But just I just wanted to just make a note about the Saturn direct, and I know a lot of people are talking about that and how it's frustrating and all these other issues associated with it, because when a planet goes from retrograde to direct, like in this case, so Saturn is direct now, but it was retrograde the past few months. So the past, went for Saturn specifically, before it goes like changes direction from backwards retrograde to direct, it stays stationary. It's kind of like when we're driving and you want to go make a U-turn, you first have to like slow down, right? And then you make the U-turn. So just like that, the planet, it slows down, and this is, by the way, all from our own perception. It's not actually moving backwards. So, but I'll explain that later. But so when Saturn is slowing down, like for these 5 days, it takes 5 days for it. There's 5 days where it's just not moving. And if someone has that like natally in their birth chart, then you see issues with that planet exacerbated. But anyways, just keep in mind now that Saturn's moving forward again. We will be experiencing a lot of these obstacles and delays and other Saturnian things, especially now that also Pluto is direct also. And this month, especially, like all these planets that have been retrograde are moving direct, going to move direct. So we still have Jupiter left, which is like next week. And then at the end of this month, Mercury is going to station direct. And Mercury only stations direct for a day. Jupiter, I believe, is 4 to 5 days. So expect things to be moving forward again in this month.